another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how I created this makeup look right here, which I am obsessed with. And not only am I obsessed with this look, you guys, but I actually created this look using an affordable eyeshadow palette. So for today's look, I'm using the Makeup Revolution x TAMMI collaboration. This is what the box of the palette looks like. So beautiful. I love the color on the box. And then the eyeshadow palette looks identical to the box, and when you open it up, it is absolutely beautiful, you guys. Look at this. Look at this palette. It is gorgeous, and honestly, you guys, the pigment is unreal. For this to be a affordable eyeshadow palette, I am mind blown. Like, Makeup Revolution really did an amazing job with this. TAMMI did an incredible job. I am obsessed. I cannot believe that this eye look today is using this affordable eyeshadow palette. You get so many shades in here. I really quickly just wanted to mention that the white eyeshadow that you see on my eyes are not from this eyeshadow palette. Obviously, I just showed you guys the palette. There is no matte white in here, which I feel like if she put a matte white in here, girl, it would have just took this eyeshadow palette to another level. But unfortunately, there is not a white eyeshadow in here, so I did dip into my Riviera palette as always. You guys know that is my favorite white of all time, just to go ahead and add it to the lid as well. So that's the only thing with today's makeup look. But if you guys want to recreate this, you can use any white eyeshadow you have at home. It does not have to be the Anastasia one. Also, really quickly, I just recently did a video doing a full face of new high-end makeup, so I kind of wanted to balance out the scales and do an entire video dedicated to more affordable makeup. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Not only are the eyes affordable, but everything on the face except the lips are affordable. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Before we jump into the video, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already. And of course, if you guys would like to see how I created this makeup look right here, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's jump into today's look. So of course, I just wanted to give you an overview of what the eyeshadow palette looks like. It is so beautiful and it has so many shades, and I mean, girl, this layout is stunning. So the first color I'm going to be using is the shade called Twilight, which is that beautiful purple. And as always, just like with all my other super intense eye looks, I'm just going to work on building the intensity of this eyeshadow into my crease. And I'm not taking this too high, you guys. Honestly, I'm just pressing this right into the socket of my eye, and then I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush that has no product on it and just go ahead and diffuse that harsh line that we left there. This is just going to help to prepare so that way when we go in with the next shade, everything's able to blend really nicely and seamlessly. So the next shade I'm going to be jumping into is the shade called Sunrise, which is that beautiful orange. And I'm going to take this on that same brush, and now what I'm going to do is actually work the brush 50% on that line and 50% on my bare skin, and this is just going to really give you that beautiful blend that we are looking for. Next, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the shade called Twilight again, and I'm just going to actually build up that color one more time because, of course, with any eyeshadow, as you blend, they start to fade. So just doing that really quickly, and then now I'm going to be taking the shade True Love, which on camera it looks like a pink, but it's more of like a lighter purple, and I'm going to put this in between that first purple that we laid down and the orange. It's just going to help to make sure everything is nice and blended. And then going back in to the shade Sunrise, I'm just going to go ahead and intensify that pigment some more and kind of just blend it up to my brow bone a little bit better. And to make sure that orange is nice and blended, I'm going to go in with an additional blending brush. This one here had no product on it, and I'm just swiping it across that orange to make sure it looks nice and blended. So now we're going to work on the cut crease. I'm going to be taking the Garnier Micellar Water, of course, with a couple of Q-tips. You guys already have seen me do this method before, and all I'm going to do is just saturate that Q-tip and start to wipe off any of that product that's on the lid, only in the place where I'm actually going to make that half cut crease. So you don't have to completely wipe away all the eyeshadow everywhere unless you're doing a full cut crease and you want to, but in my case, I'm only doing a half cut crease. So now I'm going to go in with my P. Louise base with Mitchell, and this one is in the shade Blank Canvas. Love this stuff, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease, and doing it this way is super easy because you already have like that guideline of where exactly you need to place your base. and girl, she's nice and snatched. So now we're going to jump into the Riviera palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Sails, which obviously, as you can see, is my favorite white ever. And I'm going to put this in the inner part of the eye. I wanted the inner part to have a really nice, beautiful light color in there. And then I'm going to go back in with the shade Twilight and start to actually work this on the outer corner. And I like to use stamping motions like this because I feel like it helps so the base doesn't mix with the eyeshadow, because keep in mind that eyeshadow base is still wet. So now I'm going to go in with the shade True Love, and I'm going to put this right over that purple, and basically all I'm doing is just adding all the shades I did on the top to that outer corner. That way everything looks nice and cohesive. So of course I'm going to take a little bit of that Sunrise shade as well and pop that on there too. But then I also decided I actually wanted to put some yellow, so I'm going to go in with the shade Dusk, and I'm actually going to put that right in front of that orange, so you have that really beautiful blend. You guys, I'm so obsessed with this look. It is so beautiful, and guys, this is a, I think, $20 or $25 eyeshadow palette, and the pigment is insane. So I really quickly wanted to just add a little bit of that yellow just to kind of incorporate it into the crease. And that is basically it for the top of the eye. So now I'm going to go ahead and prep my lashes for some falsies. I'm using this Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I've been liking this. It's not amazing. It's not life-changing, but it is nice. So moving on to lashes, I'm going to be using these. These are from Pink Leaf Cosmetics in the style Weed Queen. You guys, these lashes are absolutely stunning. They did send these over, so thank you so much. I am so obsessed with these. They're so fluffy. They're like the perfect amount of length. I'm obsessed. So I do have a discount code with them if you guys are interested. So really quickly, I added a little bit of liner to my lash line so you don't see the difference between my lashes and the falsies. And I'm just gonna pop these babies on and dry them down with my little Baddie Bee fan. I'm so obsessed with this fan. And that's basically it for lashes. So let's move on to the face. So I'm actually gonna be testing these face milks out today from Colourpop. I have been wanting to try these out for a while, so I'm actually going to be using the coconut face milk from this little set, and it does come with a dropper, which is super convenient. And honestly, you guys, this smelled so good, and it really did give my skin a beautiful glisten, like luminosity to it. I was obsessed. So I'm also going to be trying out the Pretty Fresh foundation from Colourpop. This one is actually in the shade Medium 85, and this foundation was so beautiful. It's definitely more of an everyday foundation, medium to buildable coverage, and it was definitely beautiful. So to go ahead and cream bronze a little bit, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution foundation stick. This one is in the shade F10. It's literally the perfect shade for a cream bronze. I'm obsessed. And because this is actually a stick foundation, the blendability is amazing. It blends like a dream. So I did go ahead and use that. So for concealer, I'm trying out this one from Catrice. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I'm using mine in the shade Nude Beige. You guys, this concealer was such a thin consistency but had really amazing coverage. And to go ahead and set that in place, I'm going to be trying out the I Heart Revolution Peach Baking Powder. This was a nice powder. I don't recommend it though. I have to try it a couple more times. It didn't blow me away the first time I used it, just being honest. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder because it's amazing. So for bronzer, I'm using the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. This is also a super beautiful, affordable bronzer. And then for blush, I'm going to be dipping into the Profusion blush palette, and I just mixed them all together and applied them that way. So moving back into the eyes, let's get started with this lower lash line. So for my waterline, I'm going to be going in with the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner. This one is in the shade Punch. These are my favorite affordable liners ever. They're amazing. And then, of course, with a flat definer brush, I'm going to go in to the shade called Twilight, which is that deeper purple. And I'm just going to distribute this all along my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go back in with the shade Sunrise and take that on a pencil brush and just work that right underneath that purple. Because, guys, obviously, you guys already know everything needs to match, you know? So then I'm going to go back in with the shade called Sunrise and just diffuse everything. And, girl, that's basically it. Super simple and easy. So for my inner corner, I'm going back in with that white shade from the Riviera palette and popping that right in my inner corner. You guys, the vibrancy of this white eyeshadow is incredible. Do you guys see that? That's just the white eyeshadow. Amazing. So I went back in with my KKW mascara for my lower lashes, and then I tried out this Glistening Up setting spray from Colourpop. You guys, this setting spray is so beautiful. I am obsessed. And to go ahead and dry it down, I'm using my Baddie Bee fan again. And guys, let me just tell you, once you get your hands on one of these handheld fans, you are going to be obsessed. I can literally do this all day. So that's basically it. That completes today's makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!